my god, I actually have a pineapple on my fucking head. Are we doing this like this? Yes, we are. The whole time, my bun is going to do this. The whole fucking time. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. In general, bitch, welcome to the show. You know what I mean? Like, welcome to where it's at, where the booktube realness is at. So today I'm doing something super fucking random, like the most random video I've ever filmed in my entire life. And yes, I'm still in my pajamas. Like, well, technically they're not pajamas. This is just literally what I slept in. Like, I have not changed out of what I slept in last night, nor have I showered. Nor have I done anything with my pineapple. I have a pineapple on my fucking head and we're going to enjoy it. I like pineapple, do you? But I feel like sometimes pineapple can be a bit much. Like, I had pizza the other day and the bitch put so much pineapple on it. I was like, am I eating a fruit or am I eating pizza? I don't know. And yes, I have pineapple on my pizza. You're fucking weird if you don't have pineapple on your pizza. Hello, Hawaiian. Okay, so let me get my notes up. It's really dark today. Like, yesterday the sun was beautiful. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen how fucking blessed I truly am. The sun at the moment has been beautiful. We're going into spring, bitch. And I'm happy. I'm here for the summer realness. I'm fucking here to live my best life. Anyway, the sun was so gorgeous and today it's just like grey clouds. It's miserable, but that's okay. So I came up with this idea. I don't know if you guys had watched my like hyped up romances, do I agree? I asked you guys the other day what your favorite standalone romances were. If you could only pick one, what would it be? And tons of you answered, and I kind of went through it and I picked out the books that I have read but haven't spoken about, and also books I haven't read. And I don't really have any recommendations to give to you guys at the moment, so I thought that this would be a cool idea. So like, if you're looking for something to read, you might look at this list and be like, oh, I might read that if you haven't already. And I just thought it'd be pretty cool to go through what you guys think are top tier romances and some of your favorites and see if I agree and just kind of talk about them. So yeah, we're doing it today like that, bitch, in our jammies, in our PJs, bitch. PJs for life. I'm that bitch that comes home, I'll be full decked out. I'll be wearing something snazzy and I'll come home and I'll strip it off and put my jammies straight back on. Sometimes, because my pajamas don't really look like pajamas, right? So sometimes I'll even go down to the shops, like the supermarket, in my pajamas. Welcome to Australia, hun. This is what we do. The other night I went down to the supermarket and there was a bitch, I kid you not, in like flannelette PJs, and the pattern was like pink hearts and then her dressing gown, like her robe and her slippers, and she was just doing her fucking food shop for the week. Like, no one gives a fuck here. You can literally wear whatever you want and it's just like, cool, whatever. Okay, so to start this video off, one of the top favorites that a lot of people said when I asked on Instagram was Forget Me Not by QB Tyler. I cannot fucking believe, bitch, that I have not recommended this. Sorry, what? Have you seen that guy on TikTok? I know I deleted TikTok, but he's from Australia and he's Arab and he does these little like videos and like acts like his mum. It's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. I follow him, well, I don't anymore because I don't have TikTok, but he's so funny because like when he like mimics his mum, he's like, sorry? Oh my god, it's so good. I'll link it down below if I can find it. You have to follow him. It's actually hilarious. Australian Muslims hit different. They fucking do. They're so funny. I can't even, they really are. They have such an amazing sense of humor and they literally like just take the piss of their parents. It's so funny. Anyway, so off topic. Forget Me Not. I cannot believe I haven't suggested this. This is one of my favorite books from QB. Like, honestly, it's a very emotional read. It's so fucking good. And I'm not surprised. I'm not fucking surprised that a lot of people named this their #1 favorite. Because even when I read it, I was like, oh, that hit the spot, baby. So this is about this girl who is recently separated from her hubby. She gets contacted and told that her ex-partner was in an accident and is in hospital right now. So she goes down to the hospital and she's like feeling all types of emotions. She doesn't know, like, she hasn't seen him in so long. When they ended their relationship, it was a hot mess. She hasn't forgiven him yet, but yet like she still loves him. When she walks into the room and he's laying in the hospital bed and he's awake, he greets her like nothing has ever changed, like they're still together and nothing went down. And she's like really confused about it. And she's just like, homeboy, you can't talk to me like that anymore. Remember what happened? No, bitch. He doesn't remember. You know why he doesn't remember? Because he has amnesia. He's forgotten everything. And then he's like heartbroken because he cannot believe that he did that. Because he's like, I'm so in love with you. And it kind of, I'm pretty sure from memory it has dual timelines and it goes back to when they first met, where they are now, blah, blah, blah. So it's brilliant, baby. It tugs on those heartstrings. It fucking tugs them, tug of war, bitch, with the heart. And it's honestly amazing. I love this book. One of QB's best. Okay, so next up we have this, which is a new release, and I actually own the paperback. I keep meaning to start reading it. I keep putting it off. I don't know. I just keep putting it off. But this is Lessons in Sin by Pam Godwin. Now, this came up quite a lot too. Again, as I said, it's a new release from Pam, and this is about a priest at a Catholic school who has a relationship with his student. I love taboo forbidden shit. Like I do. Like it's just, I love it, man. And I know a lot of you guys do too. So I think this will be a really good one. From the reviews and from asking people and seeing it on social media, I've heard that this is actually really, really good. Very steamy. Very how you going, hun? You know what I mean? Like get it going there real fucking good. I heard that this one does that. This book does that. I don't know. As I said, I haven't read it yet, but it's on the TBR. I feel like my personality is a little bit heightened today because of the pineapple. I feel like it's given me more confidence. Maybe I should wear a pineapple on my head all the time. Honestly, look at it. As I said, this came up so much. Like tons of people said that this is their favorite. So love that for them. Makes me want to read it, and it might make you want to read it. Oh, I've had this in my Amazon cart for so long. So this is A Wish for Us by Tilly Cole. Now, from what I have heard, because I haven't read it, this is kind of along the lines of 1,000 Boy Kisses. Like it's very emotional. Now, I've said this before, Tilly Cole isn't my favorite author. What I have read from her, I've really enjoyed, but there's just something about her writing and me that it just doesn't flow. And that's fine. Like it doesn't mean she's a bad writer. It doesn't mean she's a bad author. It doesn't mean anything. Some people just connect better with other authors' writing styles than other people do. And this is an author for me, like Tilly. But I still, depending on what book she releases, I will read it depending on how interested I am in it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've had this one in my cart for a while because I've seen and heard that apparently this is kind of similar to 1,000 Boy Kisses. Not like the same plot, but just kind of like a really emotional read that really plays with your heart. And the cover is stunning. So if you want an emotional read, baby, maybe check this one out. And you like Tilly? I don't know, maybe you should. Oh, I have read this one and I love it. So this is A Nordic King by Karina. Oh, Hallie, I think her name is. So I loved this book when I read it. Have I recommended this? I don't think I have. I fucking loved this so much for a couple of reasons. Okay, let's bring it back a little bit and let me tell you a story. When I was a little girl, I always thought I was going to marry a royal. I thought I was going to become a royal one day. I literally did. I used to tell my dad when I saw Prince Harry, yes, Prince Harry on the TV, that I was going to marry him. Bitch, who do you think you are? Why? Because my name is Mary. And I thought, you know what? That's a very old name, a very royal name. My name would fit very well in a royal family. Mary Elizabeth McFarlane. Honestly, don't know what crack my parents were fucking smoking when they named me. They were young as fuck when they had kids, and they named me that. Like, are you joking me, bitch? Are you joking me? I also, like, why am I not in the Highlands? Like, it's in Scotland with my ancestors. Like, what do you mean? Like, look at my name, bitch. Like, what? Anyway, I was convinced that I was going to marry a royal. And then, what's her name? Oh, what's her name? Princess Mary, or whatever her fucking name is. The chick that married that fucking royal from Denmark. She was Australian. That happened when I was a kid, and I was like, see? I'm gonna marry someone from Denmark, bitch. I'm gonna actually become a royal in somewhere in Europe, bitch. I'm going to. It's gonna happen. It hasn't happened, clearly. it could happen. Who knows? I could bump into some royal man one day and he might love me and be like, marry me. And I'll be like, okay, take me with you. Like, I doubt it, but it could happen. Anyway, this book is set in Denmark. Oh my god, bitch. It is, I literally was just like, oh, and she's Australian. The main character is Australian, and I was just like, yes, bitch, living my fucking dream. Anyway, it's about this Australian girl who's a nanny, and she's been working all over Europe with different families, being a nanny. She's leaving her current job, and she gets offered this job with this very pristine family in Denmark. But no one fucking tells her that it's a royal family. And the dude that she's going to be working for is the fucking king of Denmark. What? As if someone wouldn't tell you. As if someone wouldn't be like, you're about to, your new boss is a king, bitch, is a fucking king. Like, wouldn't you just shit your fucking pants? I would. See, this is why I could not be a royal, because listen to how I fucking speak. Anyway, yeah, she like, meets the family, and she's just like, oh my god, like, this is a lot. First off, she can't speak any other language but English. Like, good luck doing that, baby. Good luck living in Europe and not being able to fucking talk anyone else's language, and then they fucking nanny for children in Denmark. Like, are you kidding me? Obviously, I know, like, everyone speaks English to a certain degree, majority anyway, especially in Europe, but still, like, I would panic. I'd be like, what are you saying? I don't know what you're saying. Like, I would literally die. Other languages give me anxiety because I don't know if they're talking smack about me. It's like, are you being mean? Because you could say anything to me right now and I would not know what the fuck. I couldn't grasp anything that you're saying. I would love to learn another language, but I'm that type of chick that like sits down, and when someone shows me like a foreign word, I'm like, how does that say that? How does that say you're going to walk down the street and buy an ice cream? That does not say that. How? How do you think that says that? Like, my mind just cannot comprehend. And it's so funny because, like, also, this is totally off topic. I was talking to one of our friends the other day, and his girlfriend is from Sweden. And this was a few weeks ago actually, and we're talking about how we think in English. And he was like, people that speak a different language would think in their language, obviously. And I was like, they would. And then he was like, but his girlfriend, she was saying that she can think in Swedish and English. I would get confused in my own fucking head. Like, how do you think in both? Anyway, I need to have a conversation with her about that when I catch up with her, and be like, how can you think in Swedish and think in English? I don't know. I can't comprehend. Well, I'm off topic. Anyway, yes. This Australian girl becomes a nanny for the King of Denmark, and it's a brilliant time. He is a cunt. He's a cunt for a good reason, if you learn about him. And she's so good with the girls, like with the princesses, and they're like obsessed with her because she's Australian and they love her accent. Yes, I get it because I'm Australian too. And yeah, I loved it. It was a really humble, good read. The connection, the angst. Oh my god, I was just like, can you just bend this bitch over and fuck her? He was the sexiest fucking king ever. Please, stop. Okay, so next up we have Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. So I have this in paperback form too. Heaps of people love this. This is their #1 pick for romance. I believe that it's quite an emotional read. It's very hyped up at the moment. It's definitely on my TBR. As I said, I do own the paperback. I just haven't had the chance to start reading it yet, and yeah, I don't know, this came up quite a lot. Then we have November 9 by Colleen Hoover. So this is a book that I haven't read from Colleen. As I said a few months ago, Colleen is definitely an author that I read when I'm in a slump. So I won't read her like entire backlist one after another. I'll kind of like just grab one of her books when I'm not sure what I want to read. This one though, I really want to read. This is my next pick from her. I've heard amazing things about November 9. A lot of people like hype up It Ends Up With Us, All Your Perfects, Ugly Love, which I love those books. But I feel like this one's slept on, and every time I talk to someone who's read this, they always say like November 9 is my favorite. This one is on my TBR, but the only reason why I haven't jumped into this book is because I know Mariana Zapata is a very well-known slow burn writer, and I have discovered as of recently I don't really like slow burn. I don't like insta love, but I don't like slow burn that is so slow they kiss at the end of the book, where I feel like when I've tried to read Mariana, that is the case. I know a lot of people love her books, and I get it. She's a great writer. I love her writing, but it's just too slow for me. But Dear Aaron, I want to read so bad because it's a military romance, and I haven't read a military romance. Now, apparently it's about this girl who like is a pen pal with this dude who's in the military, and they write to each other for years and years and years, and then I think they meet. That's all I really know. I don't know much. But this came up quite a bit too, and that's interesting because I thought some of Mariana's other romances would come up before this one did, but it didn't. So this sounds good. This sounds really good. I might give this one a go. I've tried to read The Wall of the Winnipeg or whatever. I even got it on Audible, which is so fucking slow. I don't have the attention span. And also, I tried to read Culty, which I will go back to. I tried reading it last year and DNF'd it. But I want to read it again because it is like sporty, and he's a coach, and he's German. I love German accents. Like, I love them. Anyway, so yeah. And I always think about that German man. He always just pops up in my head sometimes. And I'm like, I really need to finish that book. I really need to give it another go because he lingers, baby. He lingers. And then we've also got Bad Boy Blues by Saffron A. Kent. Now, this is interesting. Like, I don't know anything about this book, but this came up quite a bit too. I read Saffron's books way back when I started reading romance. I read The Unrequited, which is one of my favorite books. Well, I don't know if it is anymore. It might still be. I read that one, Medicine Man, and Dreams of 18. I tried to read one of her books not long ago, and I couldn't, man. I couldn't get into it. I feel like I don't like her writing anymore. I could be wrong, and I just haven't found a book that I connected to like I did with Medicine Man and Unrequited, because I didn't like Dreams of 18 or whatever it's called. But yeah, I haven't been able to like get into her writing again. I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know if my style of writing that I like to read has changed or what. But this one came up. Yeah, quite a few of her books came up. So I don't know what this is about. I don't know what half of these are about, but they're just your favorites. So I'm showing you what you already probably know. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. I know, short, sweet, and funny, I hope you guys got a recommendation from this video, or popped some books on your TBR. Would you like me to do a reading vlog? Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do any reading vlogs to do with any of these books in this video. If your book wasn't mentioned, your favorite book of all time, make sure you drop it down below in the comments for everyone to see and maybe even read. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. If you did, thumbs it up, helps me out so much. Subscribe before leaving, otherwise you're fucking rude. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Yes, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.